Well, I was just, obviously excited for the first win of the year. What I was more excited about is I really challenged the team the other day that, we only had 6 assists at Coppin State. I thought we got off to a great start defensively. I thought we were really dialed in, the first quarter of the game at Coppin State. And then the game kind of got away from us because I thought we struggled offensively and we weren't connected, weren't sharing the ball. So the last couple of days, especially yesterday in practice, we talked about, sharing the basketball, helping each other score. So I was excited to see that we had, 25 assists on 32 made baskets. Little disappointed that we had 16 turnovers, but that's still early in the year, and we're still trying to, work through some things. But I was excited. Sydney Wagner didn't score as much today, but 5 assists. That's what we really were focusing on her trying to do that today.
Ed, you meant with regarding the assist. I mean, there wasn't one particular player with like 12 assists or anything like that. It was a whole, like 10 people had at least one. Was that something you appreciated even more that so many people were doing it?
Yeah, I mean, in order for us to be successful offensively, we've got to share the basketball. We got to help each other become better scorers. And we have the people that can make shots. And yeah, I was excited because that's what we talked about. Danny McTeer, the post position, led us in assists against Coppin State with 2, and our guard core had if you take our 4 guards, Kate Riley, Sid, and Nene Gilliam, they had 2 total. So we really needed to, offensively, I thought we struggled against Coppin, and I really wanted to see us get into a little bit better rhythm today in terms of sharing the basketball. So I thought the kids were focused on it. So I was pleased with that. But yeah, to answer your question, yeah, I'm pleased that more that the assists came from a variety of people.
Coach Jake Forbes from the Flat Hat. How important was it to get off to a fast start today?
Well, it's always, I mean, you always talk about the first 5 minutes of the first half and the first 5 minutes of the second half. And, I thought we got off to a good start. And then, I let that unit in for, at least the first 6, 7 minutes of the first quarter. And then obviously subs came in and I thought we hit a little lull. But, in every game, it's important. And like I thought the last 2 games against Coppin State as well, we really got off to a great start. We were up 10-2. We were doing really dialed in defensively, and offensively we were playing well. But it's a funny game, when if your shot's not falling or you're turning the ball over on the offensive end, all of a sudden your defense isn't as good. So you gotta connect both offense and defense. But getting off to a fast start is really important.
You had mentioned back in the preseason you thought Bree Bellamy was poised to take a big step this year, and I guess she's healthy now for the first time in a while. Has that been a big thing for her, the just shaking that and being able to play healthy again?
Yeah, I think that's that was a big part of it last year. Was she was playing with a real tough injury for really the entire year. Yeah, and today I thought she let the game come to her. You know what I mean? She took shots that she was going to make. She put herself in good position, and 6 for 8 from the floor. I think that's something that she can do on most nights, as long as she's not forcing it or trying to play outside herself.
When you say last year, you mean last spring?
Well, yeah, the 13 games we played last year.
So today you guys outscored Randolph 46-8 in the paint. How important is it to dominate when you're closer to the basket?
Well, that's one of the reasons why we think we struggled at Coppin State, was that it was a focus yesterday at practice that the post players have to touch the ball. That doesn't mean they have to shoot the ball every time they touch it, but the ball has got to go inside. If we're just going to play on the perimeter and shoot threes, we're going to struggle at times. We might look good at times when the shots go in, but it's fool's gold a little bit. We've got Danny McTeer, Bree Bellamy. I think you saw a little bit of Maddie McGee's passing ability today, that she has a really good sense for the game. But our post players, that was a focus with sharing the basketball and getting the ball inside yesterday at practice.
Casey, I could blanket on her name for a minute. Could you sort of touch on her? she hadn't played in a year, I guess, maybe a little longer than that. And she's had a good day today and didn't play. She played fairly well, I guess, in the openers as well. How do you think she's coming along?
Well, I've talked to both Riley and Kate, and even back in the day when transfers had to sit out a year, now things are different. But when it took transfers a while, when you don't play competitively for a year, even when you just practice is different than the games. So I think it's going to take them both a little while to get their, to get things going to where I think they can be. So yeah, it was exciting to see her. She played well. She shot the ball well. Yeah, she had a good overall day.
Looked like at the end, I know she kind of hobbled off, but did she just take sort of a knee to the thigh or something like that? It didn't. Do you have any idea?
That was actually Ruthie Montello.
My bad.
I have the same problem, Dave, sometimes in practice when I watch film because they both have the blonde.
Yeah, they look alike. They do.
Yeah. So, but Ruthie took a knee to the thigh, so she'll be all right.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
You guys had 19 attempts from the foul line, again, compared to just 4 for Randolph. What do you attribute that success to? Was it just physicality from inside the paint?
Well, attacking, getting the ball inside. I think those two things really attribute, the most aggressive team is going to get rewarded with, at the foul line. And, at Coppin State, I got to keep going back to it. The first half, we didn't get to the foul line at all. We also weren't attacking. We also weren't getting by the first line defense, and we weren't throwing the ball inside. So today was a real focus to get the ball inside. And when you do that, good things are happening.
Anything else for Coach?
One
right.
more question.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, sorry. Just one more quick question.
Yep.
So both teams hit a sluggish spell towards the middle and end of the third quarter. What did you tell the Tribe in the minutes between the third and fourth quarter at the break that really ignited a spark of a 31-5 run?
Well, I think I went back to the first unit, and with Ava Stevenson in there for Kate. I know we came out and we wanted to press because we wanted to look at something for the next couple games. So, I thought that, Riley started that the fourth quarter off with a 3. And, that just really ignited us. And I just thought we played with, great energy to end the game, especially the 5 people that were in the game at the end, I thought played really with great energy.